Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Eldoria, there was a young prince named Varian. He was the son of a mighty but ruthless king who believed that only power made a ruler great. However, Varian was different. He was kind-hearted and loved by the people. His father saw this kindness as weakness. He put Varian through grueling tests, making him train with warriors, solve complex political matters, and even survive alone in the wilderness. The young prince often doubted himself, but his mother's words always echoed in his mind. True strength is not in the sword, but in the heart that wields it. As the years passed, Varian grew into a wise and skilled leader. But jealousy lurked in the shadows. His own uncle, fueled by greed, conspired against him. On the eve of his coronation, Varian was betrayed, framed for treason, and exiled from his kingdom. Stripped of his title and honor, he wandered through harsh lands. He faced hunger, humiliation, and despair. But in his darkest moment, he remembered his mother's words. He vowed not to let pain turn him into the same cruel ruler his father was. During his exile, Varian lived among the common people, farmers, blacksmiths, scholars. He learned what it truly meant to rule, not through fear, but through understanding. He worked alongside them, protected them from bandits, and soon his legend grew. People whispered of the Lionhearted leader, the true king of Eldoria. When his uncle's tyranny became unbearable, the people themselves called for Varian's return. With no army, but the will of the people, he marched toward his homeland. The final battle was not fought with swords alone, but with wisdom. Varian confronted his uncle in the throne room, not with hatred, but with truth. He exposed the lies, the greed, and the suffering the kingdom endured. Seeing his courage, even the corrupt soldiers knelt before Varian. His uncle, filled with shame and rage, lunged at him. But Varian refused to strike in anger. Instead, he offered mercy, proving that true kingship was about control over one's own heart. With justice restored, Varian rebuilt the kingdom with love, fairness, and wisdom. He established schools, protected the weak, and ensured that no ruler would ever wield absolute power again. His reign became known as the Golden Era of Eldoria. When he passed away, they didn't just remember him as a king, but as a father to his people, a man who turned pain into wisdom, betrayal into growth, and exile into destiny. Moral of the story: strength is not in power, but in wisdom. A true leader serves, not rules. Forgiveness is greater than revenge. Even in exile, greatness can be forged.